Good evening, everyone. Very well welcome to the first Syndicate Growth Demo Day. It's my pleasure to host you here in the evening. My name is Sylvan. I'm the host of the Swisspreneur podcast. And it's the first time that we host this format. We started with some pre-seed and seed investments about 2.5 years ago, and then saw that there's a bigger need for growth funding. And that's exactly why we launched this new format here as a first test. And we're eager to have all of you here and hear your feedback about how you like it. The first one that we're going to do is one that is pretty close to my heart because we helped the company and invested in them early on at the pre-seed seed stage. And it makes me really proud to see them now here at our growth format pitching for the next milestone. Now, please welcome MPower.
Hello, my name is Manuel, and together with my co-founders, I'm running a climate fintech in the decentralized energy space in Africa. Today, about 500 million people lack access to electricity in sub-Saharan Africa. But many more households and SMEs, businesses, they are connected to the grid, but they have power cuts on a regular basis. I talked to our team in Zambia earlier today, and as of today, Zambia is experiencing about 9 hours of power cuts on a daily basis. It's absolutely insane. The same applies to the other countries where we're operating, Ghana, Cameroon, for example. At the same time, we have witnessed a drastic drop of solar panel prices, as well as storage, battery prices. And, I've just talked about this lack of electrification that I just mentioned, coupled with falling technology prices and technology development is really a window of opportunity where we at MPower, we come into play. And we are convinced that we are at the verge of a decentralized energy revolution in Africa. And this energy transition requires power, financing, and products. But if you look at the reality in Africa, power is not available. Financing is expensive or not accessible to the unbanked. And products are very often of low quality or they're simply no good fit to the needs. So against this backdrop, we came together and we created a B2B2C platform offering turnkey solutions to local distributor and solar installers in Africa to enable them to deploy solar energy to their end clients. We are thus combining our expertise in solar energy finance and software with the expertise of local installers and local distribution companies, and we decided not to go into the distribution ourselves. Our offer to our local distributors and local solar installers is a combination of what we call a platform for solar energy systems, energy-efficient electronics, and productive use appliances that they sell on towards the end clients that are either communities that are completely off the grid or particularly the emerging middle class that is connected to the grid but experience power cuts on a regular basis. Our hardware is always flanked by an inventory financing solution towards our local B2B partners and an end consumer financing solution to the end client, offering them our systems on a so-called lease-to-own basis of up to 36 months, and once paid off, in that case she owns the system. The core, the key enabler to our solution is our software solution. We believe that in order to scale and maintain control, we really need to fully digitize operations and workflow and gather as many data points from the end user. That is why we decided to develop the software in-house, led by our CTO Alejandro, who's Madrid-based. And the software is developed in such a way that it fully digitizes operations, thinking about order management, customer relationship management. We literally track every unit the day it leaves our warehouse in Shenzhen in China until it's in the warehouse in our markets where we operate in and the end customer. And we are slowly but surely starting to remotely monitor the systems and gather data points from the hardware itself, but as well as from the end clients, and gathering multiple data points that, of course, allows us to do more and more decisions based on data. We're currently fully operational in Zambia, Cameroon, Togo, Ghana, and Namibia. We're now 52 people. We have had a revenue of 1.7 million last year, sold more than 45,000 units, have more than 25 active B2B partners, 35% returning customers, and I'm happy to share that we raised 4 million in working capital in that end of last year. This is a quick hello from the team. My background, I've spent the last 15 years in solar energy, The last 4 years before creating MPower, I've set up a JV in Ghana, focusing on utility-scale solar projects. And before that, I worked in finance and banking. Michael is our developing financing expert. He has done projects for the IFC, for the World Bank, for the KfW in Africa. Greg is our CFO, and Alejandro is the brain behind our software solution. Last but not least, it goes without saying, we're creating an impact. Up until today, 140,000 people have received energy access due to MPower. We've supported more than 2,400 SMEs. So if you're interested to invest with impact, if you're interested in emerging markets investment, please come and speak to me. Thanks.